Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Srinath Vishwanath, and welcome back to the Info Marketing Secrets show. And good morning. So, guys, today I'm very much excited to share with you about the step number 2 of the Info Hacking framework, the 5-step Info Hacking framework that I have shared with you, right? So, yesterday we have covered the step number 1 of this framework. So, today we are going to dive deeper into step number 2, which is to create our framework. So I hope you are ready with your voice and with your message that you have decided in the last episode of this show, right? So yesterday we have already discussed about how to find our voice, what are the different 5 different ideas that you can that you can use to get clear with what is your voice and what is your message, right? So today, in this episode, now from that voice we are going to create something called a framework. Okay, now the first point, what is mean by a framework? It is nothing but a step-by-step way of achieving a specific result, guys. Okay, so every framework needs to have a specific result, which means by following this framework anybody should able to get a specific result. Okay, for example, let's say that let's say that I created a recipe to cook some cupcake. Okay, for example, I created a recipe like step 1, add this much of sugar, step 2, add this much of water. I don't know how to cook cupcakes, but I'm trying to give a quick demo here. Okay, so let's say that I created a recipe of like 10 steps about how to cook cupcake, right? Now this recipe is also called as, we can also call it as a framework to cook cupcakes, right? So the result of this framework or this recipe is cupcakes, which means by following these steps in this recipe or in this framework, anybody can able to cook this thing called cupcakes, right? So they can achieve this result. So I hope you got the point now. So in this way we need to have a result, a specific result with our framework. Okay, so again, I'm going to share my PC screen with you, and I'm going to show you a couple of things which makes the wheels moving in your head. Okay, so let's begin. Just a second, I'm sharing my PC screen with you. So guys, I hope you can look at the my PC screen, right? So just comment down below if you can look at the PC screen. So, and also for the people who are listening this on my podcast, you guys may seem like why I'm repeating the same concepts again and again since from uh, so many days. This is, I think this is the third or fourth time I'm sharing my story and this framework on podcast. Okay, but every time I'm getting good at this, and every time I'm correcting it the right way to teach, the right way to tell story, the right way, everything. Okay, so this is the way, guys. For the people specifically who are listening on the podcast, and also for the people who are watching this on YouTube. On YouTube, I think this is the second time I'm doing this, sharing my story and framework. But this is the way we are going to get good at this marketing business, information business. Okay, we should be getting good at storytelling, we should be getting good at teaching our frameworks. That's what I'm doing now, right? I'm teaching my framework, right? So chalo, let's start into let's dive into this about how to create your framework. So I created this quick mind map again to make it easier for you to understand about how you can create a framework and everything. Okay, so again, there are like 5 different things that you need to consider, you need to keep in mind while creating a framework. And also I have also created a quick example, so I'm also gonna show you a demo framework in front of you in this example, guys. Okay, so what is, let's see what is idea number 1, or what is the first point that you need to keep on mind. So as I already said, that our framework needs to be have a specific result. Yes, our framework should be result oriented. Okay, so that's the step 1. Okay, every framework should have a specific result. Now the I understand you have already selected your voice, your message, from your skills, passion, or else from your experience last episode, right? So in that, from your voice, from the thing that you have selected to monetize, I want you to select a specific result that you can help others to generate. Which means, for example, let's say that you selected like bodybuilding or else affiliate marketing as your voice or message, or as you are good at, let's say that you're good at affiliate marketing and you selected affiliate marketing as your voice. So now information business is all about helping others, teaching your knowledge to others, teaching your voice to others, right? So now that is affiliate marketing is your voice, right? So the result could be now, for example, finding the right products, finding the right affiliate offers to promote. That could be a result, right? You can create a framework on how to find the right affiliate products to promote, how to promote the affiliate products. That could be another framework for you that you can create. That is another specific result that you can generate for others, right? Or else uh, how to promote affiliate, how to create an affiliate marketing website, and a lot of things, guys. I hope you're getting the point here. In each of the thing that you have selected yesterday, you can generate a lot of results to your people. You need to just sit and think how you can help others to generate some specific result in your specific niche, with your knowledge or skill, with your passion, with your experience, or with your expertise. Okay, and that's going to be your result, and then we are going to create a framework for that result. Okay, so then comes the step point 2, which is to have a name to your framework. Name it. As is already named my framework as the InfoHacking framework, right? So we are getting deeper with this 5-step InfoHacking framework which I created. So in the same way, you need to have a name so that it becomes easier for promoting your framework. For it looks so professional. Okay, you need to have a name which can, the name should able to attract the right potential customers to your framework, to watch the video of your framework, to watch the coaching or teaching of your framework. Okay, you need to have a name. So then comes point 3, which is the steps in the frameworks should be specific and actionable steps. Okay, so again, I just gave you the example of cupcakes, right? So we have created a recipe, which means these are like actionable steps that we need to do, right? We need to add some water, some sugar, some flour, some egg, I guess. So these are like actionable steps, right? So in the same way, our frameworks needs to be also actionable steps. Okay, just like me, I created this 5-step InfoHacking framework, right? First step was to find your voice. You need to act on yourself, and you need to find out what you're good at. Okay, then today we are discussing step number 2 of my framework, which is to create a framework, right? To create your own framework, of course. Okay, so you need to act upon this to create your own framework, right? So in the same way, all the remaining steps, so your steps needs to be specific and actionable. Okay, then let's see idea number 4. Just a second, guys. So let's see the the 4th point is it should be in logical order. Yes. Now what exactly mean by this? Again, if I give the example of the cupcakes, let's say that the first step is to add water, and then to add some sugar in the water, and then some flour in the water, and then some add egg into the water. Okay, let's say that this is the logical way that someone needs to prepare the cake. Okay, but what if you add egg first, and then add sugar in that egg, add some flour in that egg, and add the water in the then bake it for 10 minutes, and then remove it, and then add water. There is the chances of getting the result will be very low, right? You cannot get the people cannot get the result when they jumble upon these steps. There should be a logical way of getting that result, cooking this cupcake, right? For example, let's say that step 1 is to add water, step 2 add sugar, step 3 add flour, step 4 add some flour. I don't know how to cook cupcakes, guys. I hope you're getting the point here. Your steps, the steps in your framework should be very much logical in order. Just like me, I first ask you to find your voice, what you're good at. Right now, the next step, the next step that you need to follow to start your own information business is you need to create your framework. Okay, so that's the reason I'm teaching you how to create a framework, right? So those steps needs to be in logical order in your framework. Okay, so let's see what's point 5. So create a graphical representation of your framework. Now what does this mean? So guys, when we have a graphical representation, the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 and step 5, just like that, we can use that as a to post it on Facebook, to post it. We can take the image and we can post it on our social media, which can grab the potential customers, right? The people who may be interested in that framework, because we'll be giving a name to our framework, we'll be giving some description, and we'll be showing the steps. The people who are maybe interested in that thing will this framework's gonna grab their attention, and they are gonna enter their leads. They're gonna eventually buy our products, our courses, our information products. Okay, so I will be showing you the graphical representation definitely in the upcoming episodes, but for now, these are the 5 points that you need to be keeping your mind while creating your framework, guys. Okay, so I just created a quick example here to show you how you can create a framework. Okay, so I created this again the 5-step framework to to build, to start your own e-commerce business. Okay, so first thing is to name our framework, right? The name of the framework, this demo framework that I created, is the perfect e-commerce framework. Okay, the perfect e-com framework, that's the name that I given. Result, to know what is the result. 5-step framework to start your own e-commerce business online. This is the result. The result is, by following this frameworks, anybody can literally start their own e-commerce business online. Okay, this is the result. And this could be this line, the statement is going to be the description below the name of your framework. The perfect the perfect e-com framework, 5-step framework to start your own e-commerce business online. Okay, that's the result. So these are the 5 steps. So let's see. Step 1 of this demo framework is build your e-commerce e-com website. Logically, that's the step 1 someone needs to do, because I came from the e-commerce background, drop shipping, Shopify, everything. So I know how to the right order of doing this, and I know how to start e-commerce business. Okay, so I just created I just gave you the same example here. So step 1 is build your e-com website. Okay, step 2 is list your products. After creation of your website, you need to list your products on your website, right? The images, the reviews and everything, landing page, product page and everything. Then comes step 3 is to integrate your payment gateways to collect payments. That's going to be the step number 3 of this demo framework. Then comes step 4, which is to drive traffic. See, now you have created your website, you listed your products, you connected payment gateways. Then step 4 is to send some people to your website so that you can start selling your products, e-commerce products, physical products, right? Then comes step 5, which is going to be ship out your orders, right? When you send traffic to your website, you start to get some sales, then you need to ship out your products, right? This may seem so simple for you, but guys, let me tell you that I can explain a whole day on these 5 steps. I can start from 9 a.m. to, and I can talk about this framework. I can teach this framework in depthly up to even up from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, because every step here has a in-depth thing that we need to teach people. Okay, so when we have such type of a framework, it becomes easier for us to teach people, right? We can start with step 1, build your e-commerce website. Now I can keep on talking about how to build an e-commerce website, what are the different website builders available, and what is the right way of building an e-commerce website, a lot of things. Then how to list your products, how to capture the images, what is the specific angle, and how to create your product pages to get the highest conversions. We can go on deeper with each of these steps, and I can keep on explaining. I can create an entire course on these 5 steps itself, guys. Okay, then comes integrating payment gateways. Like I can teach people like what are the different payment gateways available, and what is the right payment gateway, and how to connect it with your website. Okay, how to provide if I talk about in India, how to provide cash on delivery, and a lot of things, right? So then comes the traffic. Again, this is a huge concept, how to drive traffic to your website, what are the free ways to drive traffic, what are the paid ways, Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads. Oh my god, there is a lot of stuff again. Okay, we can keep on talking about it for hours together with just with these 5 steps in our hand. Okay, then comes step 5, to ship out your orders. Now how to ship out your orders, what are the different logistics providers available, and how to pack your material, and a lot of things that we can talk on these things, right? How to provide cash on delivery, how to handle returns, how to a lot of things, how to ship out the products actually. Okay, so I just created this 5-step demo framework, but this is the exact framework someone needs to follow to start their own e-commerce business, guys. Okay, because I already got knowledge, my background was e-commerce, so that's the reason I was able to create this framework with so accuracy. Okay, but I hope you're getting the point here. You need to have a framework. Just take a screen capture of this framework, guys. This is going to help you to refer back. Okay, so you need to have a name. Just take a screen capture and start writing name. Take a pen and paper and start writing down what's the name of your framework, what is the result that you want to generate with your framework. Actually, this needs to be first, what is the result, and then what is the name, and then decide how many steps that you should have. There is no rule that the framework should only be 5 steps. Okay, it can be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or else just 3 steps, 4 steps also. Okay, but I hope you're getting the point here about how to create framework. Now let me talk to you now. There is something I need to say. So guys, when you have this framework in your hand, when you create this 5-step or 5, 6 steps, 7-step, 10-step framework in your specific niche with your specific voice for a specific result, now it becomes very much easier for you to create content, to teach your framework. If you observe me, I'm just teaching my framework. That's it, right? I created the 5-step framework, the 5-step info hacking framework, which I have shared in a couple of episodes back, right? So a couple of days back, I shared my 5-step info hacking framework with you, right? So now I started to get deeper with each of these steps, right? Yesterday we covered step 1 of my info hacking framework. Today we are covering step 2 of my info hacking framework, and tomorrow I'll be covering the step 3. Right? I hope you're getting the point. Because I have the 5-step framework I have created, and I got that in my hand. Of course, I remembered my framework, but I'm saying you this: when you have a framework, it becomes easier for you to teach your framework, because the step number 3 tomorrow is going to be to teach your framework. I'm going to tell you how to teach your framework. There is a specific way to do that, the right way. But for today, I want you to create your own framework, guys. So just take a pen and paper. You don't need to create some mind maps just like this. Take some diary, some book, or else just white paper, and take your pen and start writing down. Make sure you click the screenshot of this particular thing so that it becomes easier to refer back. Okay, it could be any steps again. Create your framework today so that tomorrow in the next live session, tomorrow in the morning, I will be teaching you, I will be showing you how to teach your framework. Okay, what is the right way of doing it? Okay, but for today, just create your framework and create your specific result. And also just comment down below, guys, what is the result that you are trying to help others to generate. Because remember this thing, information business, info business is all about serving others, making an impact in other people's lives with our knowledge, with our passions, with our skills, with our experience, expertise. Okay, information business is all about helping others with our knowledge, helping others to generate some specific results with our knowledge. Okay, and just don't think like, how can I help all other people? No, that's not the way. You need to find out what you're good at, and you can only help the people who are interested in that field, just like you. Let's say that you are interested in for example, you are interested in whatever, copywriting. Then you can only help the people who are interested in copywriting, and you need to get tense over it. Those will be in millions. The people who may be interested in just in copywriting will be in millions. Okay, let's say that you are interested in cooking. The people who are interested in cooking will be in millions in when it comes online and we are going to be targeting the entire world, right? So for today, just this is your homework. You need to complete your framework and keep it ready. It could be on your paper, guys. No need to be on your PC, but that's up to you. You can also utilize your mobile to, type it and save it. Okay, so that tomorrow it becomes easier for you to take that framework and start teaching it. Okay, so with that said, guys, let me know in the comment section if you got any questions, any doubts, and also make sure to join my private InfoHackers group, for private Facebook group. I call my people, my audience, as InfoHackers. Okay, we are the InfoHackers. Okay, so I just created a private InfoHackers group. You can check the link in the description and make sure you join the InfoHackers group, where I will be getting deeper with all of these concepts, where I will be helping you and answering all of your questions and doubts. Okay, so if you got any value in this video, make sure to hit the like button, and talk to you again